This is all I want you to do. I want you to take one sheet of A4 paper, write down the 5 departments of life: health, work, people, evolution, and finances. Start looking at your life in terms of these departments and trying to balance them equally with different energies and ideas going into those pots in a balanced manner, because we have to work so much and our finances aren't always there. We're struggling to keep up, and the health, evolution, the people side of things can suffer. Life's not perfect. This is supposed to say life. The spray painting still is not going very well, but we'll keep persevering. We're trying to inspire lifestyle design here in different ways of living. So if we have 24 hours in the day and we have to sleep for 8, let's call that 9, because you've got a bit of time either side to get ready or go to sleep. You've got 15 hours left in the day. So I'm trying to work towards having a dedicated hour for each one of those departments, and then that'll be 5 hours. So 9 plus the 5 is 14 hours. That's 10 hours left throughout the whole day to be free to do things in those different departments, but to have most of the every day free. That feeling that I spoke about before, that I loved. You were on holiday with your family and you were young and you went abroad to a new place and it was exciting, but you were young and you went to sleep, and then you woke up and you'd forgotten you were on holiday. And that feeling when you woke up and you were like, wow, I can do anything today. There's nothing, there's no school, there's nothing to do. It's full of adventure, full of new, full of creation, full of fun, full of activity. That feeling is what I want to create for myself and the people around me, and what I want LifeMaster to do for you. And we can only do that if we start to redesign things, if we start to shake things up, if we start to say no to some things, move on for some things, introduce some new things, push some habits and new exploration, education, reading, learning, evolving forward, stretching ourselves, getting out of our comfort zone. Everybody's so guilty because we're busy of just ambling along, keeping up, surviving. You got to step back. You got to step back. You got to step back, and you got to start looking down on your life like an observer of yourself. I mean, like, right, how is this time being spent? Where's this energy going? Where am I at now? And where do I want to go? And splitting your life up into 5 departments is a really, really, really good start, because then you start to say, well, there's a lot of energy going into these pots. These pots are a bit empty. Let's start readjusting and rebalancing. So I just want to leave you with a short one today, because I've had a busy day and it's late and I'm a bit tired and I just want to relax, but I want to bring these videos every day. So excuse me, all you need to do is take a sheet of A4 paper, write down those 5 departments, and then just write one thing in each one of those things that you want to do. And then every morning wake up, look at that list, and then write one thing you're going to do in each one of those departments on that day. The work side of things, it could be find a way to automate a few hours of your work a week. It could be look for a better job. It could be outsource some of your stuff to somebody else. It could be starting to explore and research different businesses, think about different businesses, brainstorm, make some lists. In the evolution side of things, it could be you want to learn a new language, do 20 minutes of language learning a day. I want to learn Italian, Spanish and French. If I do 20 minutes a day, that's going to compound and add up a lot. And if I do that early on in the day, I'm going to start to learn a language like I have done before in Bali, learning Indonesian. Might have another nonco business brewing with that stuff, actually. Health, prioritize it. Do something for yourself for 20 minutes. Go and do some stretching, breathing, running for 20 minutes every morning. You're going to have a better day. You're going to have a much better day. finances. Start looking into how to allocate some of your money and making spare money, reducing your liabilities, increasing your assets, increasing your income and reducing your expenditure. So you have a little bit of money to start investing, even if it's only a couple of pounds, switching that mindset. Can I buy a silver coin for £10? Look into it. Push yourself forward. People, how can I dedicate 20 minutes of my time undivided? Even if you just sit down and think about, how can I help the people around me? How can I be a better human? How can I do some good? You know, acts of goodness without anything in return. If we all go and help 2 people every day, the world's going to be a much better place, because there's going to be an abundance of help and assistance and support and listening and hearing and caring and loving. So I think that's all the departments. Maybe I missed one, but the key is here to start dividing this up, start thinking about life in these departments, much like a business thinks about these departments and running an efficient department where they're all cohesively talking together to run a successful business. If you want things to change, you're going to have to start managing your life. So this is a way to start managing your life. And the key is to have a system in place to manage this stuff so you can go with the flow most of the time. It's a push-pull, contraction, expansion kind of way of living, which is just simply all about as much freedom as possible. Non-conformity company, it's not about not conforming to society or being bad or breaking the rules or the law. It's about not conforming with your current self for the better of your future. Don't conform to what you've always done, because if you do that, you're just going to keep on having the same results. To stop conforming to where you've come from and where you are, and start conforming and designing where you want to go. Yeah, all right.